So here we are on Thursday the 7th of March, new patch notes and time to go through them. I'm not going to read them word for word, I'm just going to go over the main points, plus I will include a link to Reddit where the patch notes are as well. So first of all, the Wingman and the Peacekeeper have both been adjusted. The Wingman's rate of fire has been reduced, and they've also reduced the amount of damage bonus you get with the Skull Piercer attachment. They've also increased the base hipfire spread, making it instantly harder to aim on the hip, as well as decreasing the rate at which it shrinks back down, meaning the longer you fire at the hip, the harder it is to hit whatever you're aiming at. And the Peacekeeper nerf is pretty much self-explanatory, it just means if you've got a shotgun bolt, it will rechamber the next shot a little bit slower. On top of this, they've also made it so Peacekeeper and Wingman availability has been lowered, but the energy of weapons and ammo has been increased in all zones, which is good because usually by the end of a round, if you had a devotion, you were thirsty for ammo constantly. But aside from that, they've said that they're not doing any P2020 or Mozambique buffs quite yet, they just want to make sure there's a power curve so you start with certain weapons and move on from them. On top of that though, they have fixed some script errors that were causing disconnects. Now in terms of hitboxes, they have mentioned what they intend to do in the future, though they've said these changes won't be coming until Season 1. Now if you saw my video 2 videos ago called Hitboxes and Octane, you'll notice that they're doing pretty much what I thought they were going to do. And while they haven't put out anything solid, I am still assuming that they're probably going to make Gibraltar's shield a little bit better, as well as make it so that Pathfinder's box is fixed, etc. and tune his abilities. And the last couple of things to talk about really is that Caustic will be basically a better defense character, looking at those changes there, as well as Pathfinder will get a very small buff to his passive, he'll have more beacons to survey, a nerf to Lifeline's care package as well, meaning no more level 4 armor or helmets. Wraith is getting a nerf on her Void, which I'm assuming is kind of to counter the fact she's got the smallest hitbox. And Bangalore's getting a nerf on her double time, reducing the movement speed bonus from 40 to 30%, which is good because it felt like you were chasing Roadrunner, to be completely honest, it was a bit ridiculous. And that's pretty much it for the patch notes, and in my opinion, I kind of like the way that they're doing the patches, to be honest. To take the Wingman for one example, it's been nerfed, but not massively. It's still really strong, just not so much in hitfire and rewards headshots a bit more. So now that the patch is out, what we'll most likely be seeing from them is they'll continue to monitor it, see what happens with the guns and things like that, and then if they feel it needs a little bit more of a nerf or a buff, they'll most likely make those changes during Season 1. But these are all my opinions on the patch notes and what I think of them. If you have anything different, please put them in the comments below. And if you like this video, give it a like. If you dislike this video, then give it a dislike. And if you really like me, you can give me a subscribe. And as always, my Twitter and Twitch link will be in the description below. And if you really want to put some feedback or some suggestions, please put those in the comments as well. But I hope to see you here for the next video.